In the neon-lit labyrinth of Los Angeles 2037, shadows hide secrets, and the rain washes away the sins of the city. Last night, someone put a bullet in Detective Sandor's back. His partner, Detective Leah, vanished into the night. Both were Blade Runners and, in a case of setting the wolves to watch the sheep, Nexus 9 replicants, bioengineered to be stronger, faster, and better than human. The LAPD's Rep Detect unit under Chief Holden assigned 4 Blade Runners to the case. Feng, Nastya Volkova, rookie AN9-1.11, known as Angel, and Senior Detective Ward Halstrom. Their mission? Find Leah and uncover the truth behind Sandor's shooting. The trail has led them to the Snake Pit, learning that human supremacists harassed a replicant performer named Iris shortly before a fistfight broke out, and Styles, a towering man, defended Iris. In the confusion, Sandor was shot dead. Only one shot was fired, and the Blade Runners found a .44 caliber slug, the same kind used by RDU detectives. They pocketed the evidence, keeping it off the record. And very hush, hush. To better cover ground, the Blade Runners split up. Nastya, impressed by Angel's skills dealing with the nightclub owner, sent the rookie to track down Styles, while she went to Kill Magazine to confront the human supremacists. Senior Detective Ward dropped Feng off at LAPD HQ before heading to Leah's apartment to search for clues to her whereabouts. Using the LAPD eye, Feng learned that Leah had fled the snake pit in a metro cab. Obtaining the plate for later follow-up, he began further research. Nastya discovered that Gel, proprietor of Kill Magazine, had already written an incriminating article, one that could endanger all replicants. Ignoring the anti-replicant drunk trying to gatekeep her apartment, Ward entered Leah's place, finding a book of poetry on a side table, open to The Tiger by William Blake. In a case of careful what you wish for, Angel located Styles on Anemoid Row, but the encounter turned violent, with Styles attacking the rookie when they revealed they were LAPD, downing Angel in a flurry of blows. Styles fled. Now, Angel is in danger, chasing Styles through the crowded streets without backup. Nastya is in hot water after spilling coffee on the magazine owner's computer. Ward has an entire apartment to investigate, and Feng is tracking the metro cab. In the City of Angels, the line between human and replicant blurs. The Blade Runners must navigate the shadows to find the truth, no matter the cost.
Everything is actually working.
Well, hello there.
What up, what up?
Welcome to Frontline Fiction's Graveyard of Dreams playthrough of the very first case file 01 of the most excellent Blade Runner game. We had a subject for tonight, and I'm trying to remember what was it, Laine?
What like character class do you typically play in like video games or TTRPGs? If you have like a favorite.
I like the wizard. If I can get away with it, I'll play some kind of wizard. And usually, especially if it's like an elf or a something like that, I'll play a racist wizard because they already are so indicated that like they're so superior to everything else, and being a glass cannon where you're just
like one hit and you're dead. Yeah.
But he's always a snooty one because he's got an 18 intelligence, and everybody else isn't quite as bright.
Oh, I love that. I'm like, I typically play rogues in video games. I don't know why, and then spellcasters in tabletop. But I'm like very allergic to a sword and board like strength-based character, which is why it's been fun to play Nastya. But like, even when I play like Dark Souls or like a Souls game, I'm like, I'm not two-handed a weapon. I'm not bonking people. Like, there's no way I can't do it.
Yeah, for sure. And I've got the same kind of thing. For computer games, it's because I'm just not coordinated enough. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes,
I can
that's
defend
it.
and attack. No, I
I'm
don't think I
not
can do
any
that.
good.
Yeah.
No, which is why I normally go with a tank. Just just push the same button over and over
Attack
again.
button, attack button.
Get stuck
it.
in.
I did
Well,
for a while I was really into Overwatch, and I would do mostly tanks and support because also my aim is crap.
right. I mean, know your limitations, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're missing Branden this evening. He's had some something of urgency come up, so he's not going to be able to make it tonight. And we're going to dive right back in because we've got plenty of investigative avenues to continue to pursue. And we're going to actually go back to the senior detective and Blade Runner, Ward, who is just finished reading the poem, the Tiger, from the complete works of William Blake. And we won't make him read it again, but it was open on the table in Leah's apartment when he broke down the door under the watchful eye of the weirdly drunk and terribly interested nosy neighbor who also didn't flinch at the whole skin job being painted on the front door, etc. And
probably painted himself.
Might have. And we'll go ahead and we'll close in on Ward as he's standing in the room. I believe we have the image of the crime scene photo there. I'll bring that up. And he already looked at the open book. There's some other things in the room you might want to take a look at, a gander at.
Yeah, absolutely. Tiger burning bright in the forests of the night. What immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? I'll go, speaking of frames, I'll go check out the picture frame by the bed.
Okay.
Who is this a picture of? Does it match
your file on Leah? So you take a look, and it is again, we're dealing with an alternate future here. So it is an actual photograph of a very young girl. It might be Leah, but it doesn't look quite like her. And I will show that to you.
Oh, very
if
nice.
it is her, it's implanted memory, right?
Right.
Because she is a replicant.
Yeah, that's curious. Okay.
Could we pull up her ID side by side?
Sure. Even better, her the image that you pulled off of the her escape from the eye when she fled the bar.
Oh, it does look like her.
Could be.
Do you collect it or?
Yeah, I collect this.
Okay. Are you gonna take it out of the frame?
I will take it out of the frame. Yeah. Now, and by collecting it, am I putting it in my Kia? Not yet.
Okay, so you don't put it in the Kia yet, but you do take it out of the frame and
yeah,
put it
I take the photo. Take the photo and put it in my pocket, but I don't put the photo in.
You put it in the. You just put it in the book with the poetry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you when you do that, you actually recognize that there's a page missing from the poetry book too.
Yeah, I'll read the page before and I'll read the page after. I'll look around for a page that's torn out.
looking at the entire, there's an entire poem missing, and you look back at the
Table of contents.
Table of contents. Thank you, jeez. Blah blah blah. And
You guys are writer, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not braining very well today. And actually, page before, it's another of Blake's poems, of course, being a complete works of William Blake. And you note that it's you'll have to look up the rest of the poem and sort that out. But on the back of the photograph, as you put it into the book, is let's see here, where is it?
Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry?
The back of the photo has a stamp with the name Doc Badger.
Doc Badger.
Yep. If you make a connections roll for me.
Absolutely.
I wonder if he's like a memory implanter? Question mark?
I mean, he could be telling you guys this too at the same time.
Oh, but if he tells us, it is on the record.
That's true.
Roll.
Okay.
Yes, you recognize it as he's a pawn shop owner, kind of specializing in tech stuff down in Sector 5.
Doc Badger, Sector 5. All right. Outstanding. So there's something else I also want to look at. This thing in the corner that looks like a vase. It looks like
Under the light?
Yes.
Okay. It is a jar filled with butterflies, surreal yet beautiful butterflies in it. They've got really kind of weird coloring and strange patterns on their wings. You want to make another connections roll?
Yeah. Is it would it be connections here?
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So you have a vague memory that this would be another thing that you'd find on Anemoid Row. You'd definitely be able to sort out. Someone would be selling them as, manufacturing them and selling them down there.
Right.
Dude, how much longer are you going to be, man?
Oh, this fucking guy.
Oh, yeah. Completely forgot about this guy. I will go and
Tread,
shut the door. Stop! Shut the door right in his face.
Okay. You're trying to. He's like he's pointing the other way down the corridor, and he's like, Tread, bring me another bottle, man. We gotta watch this fucking cop. He's checking up on the skin job. The guy comes strolling up, and you kind of try to close the door. Of course, it won't close because you kicked it off its hinges. The lock you broke.
Right? Yeah,
slammed it down.
I pick it up and I prop it up to where it's
Yeah.
a light barrier.
Okay,
Yeah,
you kicked it off the hinges. Damn.
Well, he kicked it out the plate out, so it
well, she's not there,
swings really, yeah. So what you do is you basically, there's a bunch of empty bottles too. Like you're fully aware that this person's Leah's been drinking a lot, and so you push the bottles up against the door frame at the bottom and try and jam it closed.
Okay, so she's been drinking a lot too. All right.
You can see in the photo there's a few bottles about.
Yeah. I mean, I'll kind of take in, I want to survey this entire area. I mean, I want to look at the bed. It looks like it's not been made. If there's anything significant about that, but I also see that there's some other rooms here as well. Can't really make out what those are.
Okay, so you can actually you're standing in the living room with the folded out bed, kind of in the position of the photo, the crime scene photo, and you are able to tool around in the in there. I think everybody should be able to see it.
Where are we at? Okay, I see the map.
Ooh, look at this handsome gentleman. Doesn't he just look like the person you'd want to see outside your door?
I love that there's character art for this just nasty little man.
That was specific, bespoke stuff for me. I said I want a guy with a mullet, and I was provided with a guy with a mullet.
There you go.
And he does look pretty creepy. So you are in the living room there, and you kind of come through and check out the kitchen.
There we are, the kitchen. Yeah.
And really, you don't see anything of note in there as either. And then beyond the kitchen is the bathroom. But you actually have to go around to get to. I'm not sure why that's interesting. It's the map is a little bit not quite the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, you can go in through and check everything out. You're spending some time in there examining stuff. You look under the bed, you kind of fold it out, and you toss the room, basically trying to find anything.
Yeah, I mean, this is a thorough search. This is a thorough search. I mean, I'm not just taking a look around. I'm looking in the pillowcases. I'm doing what an old salty detective would do.
Yep, for sure. Doing the necessary legwork. Okay. So we'll turn the page and focus for a moment on Feng, the bullet dropper.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
I think his nickname is going to be Dropper, not because he drops bodies, but
He's going to make me roll like reflexes again, like in the future, to avoid dropping things. I'm sure of it.
So you're still in the Esper Hall, I believe. And
yeah, the last thing we heard was I had pulled the plate off the Metro cab.
Right. So you can either call or run something down with them. Usually in person's a lot easier to get the gravy that you're looking for, but you can always try and do it over the phone.
Are they in the building?
The phone, it's MetroCab dispatch.
Oh, gotcha. I'd have to go to the dispatch. I can't just
yeah, you can call them, but you can't you'd have to go and actually travel to them, which would be your activity for the next shift.
Okay, well then I'd definitely just like to start by calling them.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a manipulation roll.
Oh, well, I wish you'd told me that first.
The manipulating bullet dropper. He's so manipulative.
All right, we'll push it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Famous last
rolling
words.
as Ward. 1 second. Sorry, that was.
Oops.
I think that my skills are pretty similar in that regard, but let me make sure I'm the right person.
Oh, so you're.
Oh, it's because I'm on this page, I think. And it defaulted to.
Yep.
Empathy. Okay, so I would have rolled a D10.
Just go ahead and give me a roll.
Roll.
All right. That's awfully kind of you.
Okay.
Cool.
So you're calling up, and basically the guy's like, dispatch, and he's like, where do you need a cab?
This is Officer Z of the LAPD.
Yeah, where do you need a cab?
I don't need a cab. I need to talk to somebody who can help me trace a cab. Tracing a past strip.
Okay, yeah, but we don't do that for anybody.
I just said I'm a member of the LAPD.
Okay. What's your serial number?
Blah, blah, blah.
You give it to him?
Yeah.
All right. Whatever. Okay, give me the thing and give me the time frame you're looking for, and maybe I'll get it to you tomorrow.
Is that normally how long it takes to do this sort of thing? You really busy right now?
Yeah, you hear? And he's like, you can't hear anything.
Yeah, clearly very busy. I can tell.
Yep. Mm-mm.
Is there any way we can make this move a little bit faster?
Well, sure. You got something to sweeten the deal.
Sure. Let me talk to your supervisor.
All right. Well, fuck, man. I need to go that way. Jesus.
Pulling a Karen.
I mean, I wouldn't say. I'd say there's one person who's out of line on this call, and it might be the person who just asked for a bribe
From a cop. To do his job. Right.
He's like, I was actually just testing you, and you passed. So
Yeah, exactly. So he's like, okay, hold on a second. And you hear the rattle of the keys behind him. And yeah,
so this would have been leaving the Snake Pits 24 hours ago, roughly. License plate MK8.
Gotcha. Yeah, they left the Snake Pit late the night of the shooting. Dropped off its fare at Anemoid Row.
Dropped off at Anemoid Row. Okay.
Yeah.
Any additional information from that trip beyond the endpoint?
He's like, Earl was the driver. You want me to connect you?
That would be great. Is he on shift right now?
Yeah. We all got to make a living, right?
Yes, we do.
It's the only reason why I was asking for some money. Click.
Yeah, just maybe.
You're connected.
I was just.
What do you want, Armed Guard? What do you want?
This is not Armed Guard. This is Detective Z from the LAPD.
Okay.
Am I talking to Earl?
Yeah.
Hi, Earl. I'm following up on a trip you made yesterday. Taking a LAPD.
Oh, the girl, the crazy woman that was like, she had a gun, man. That shit was crazy. I was wondering if you guys were going to, try and question me about it.
Yeah. Tell me about what happened. You said she was, her demeanor was.
Yeah, she was upset about something. She clearly was upset. She was waving the gun around when she got into the car. But she was a young woman. I remember her because of the gun, and then she put it away.
That'll sear right into your memory.
Yeah, it did. I mean, this is LA. I do occasionally have armed guests in my cab. They're much better than the people that puke all over the place. But just so long as they don't try and shoot me, because it's bulletproof.
What a wonderful reflection on our society, Feng says,
yeah.
mutters under his breath. I'd rather have an armed person in my cab than somebody puke on it.
Yeah, and I think I dropped her off on Anemoid Row.
Whereabouts?
Oh shit! Right down the main thoroughfare.
Main thoroughfare.
Yeah, okay. She disappeared into the crowd. It was still busy at that hour. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So hey, I got this parking ticket. I really need your help with it. While I got you on the line, would you mind?
Sure. Let me ask you a couple more questions, and I'll take a look at that. Okay.
No. I mean, like, dude, don't try and just Okay, yeah, go ahead.
No. Give me the serial. Give me the number on the parking ticket, and I'll take the number down.
He's like, he gives you like 16. he's like,
all right. So I see you have 16 parking tickets, and the number of parking tickets I'm going to look into is going to depend on your answers to some questions. Okay.
Okay, man. Cool. I'm good, man. I mean, I already gave you the loot, right? I mean, I told you where it was and what her demeanor was like, right?
Yeah. The your dispatcher told me that though.
And don't do her like that. Why'd you even call me then?
I knew she had a gun. No, you told me she was upset. Did she say anything while she was in the car? Did she make any calls? Was she on her computer?
She kept saying something about some weirdness about her kid or her daughter.
Her daughter,
something like that. She said, I'll avenge you, or something like that. I can't.
Ooh.
Could you repeat that? You said she said I'll avenge you, or something like that.
It was. Well, I mean, I'm not, not all that certain about what she was saying. She was saying a lot of shit and muttering a lot, but something about revenge and my girl, my daughter, my girl.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You said she put her weapon away once she was in the car?
Yeah, I told her you ain't going nowhere unless you put the gun away. Because I'm not having some agitated person in the back of my car. Now, okay, so these parking tickets, right? Because it's like 1,600 Shinya and I owe on all this stuff.
Yes,
so,
I've got all 16 down here. I got all the numbers I've got down here. I listened very carefully.
I keep hearing that, but I don't hear about what you're going to do for me.
I told you what I'm going to do for you. It's going to depend on the answers to the questions.
Okay, well, I just gave you my best answers, man.
We got like four tickets worth of answers right now. Okay.
Whatever.
How much was the fare yesterday? Like, did she pay her fare?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen her before? Never seen her before.
No, not that I remember anyway. She didn't wave any gun at me last time, maybe.
Have you ever seen a extremely large bald man? Also hangs out around the snake pit. Goes by Styles.
No, I don't remember.
Also tends to be around Anemoid Row.
There's a big dude, but he's like got white hair, like he's a what do you call it? The people with white hair and pink eyes, albino.
Albino.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Well, no, I've just seen him around that club every once in a while. I like to do some pickups there. It's part of my beginning of my shift.
Okay.
I'll work around that area because nightclub row is a good way to pick up some people and make some money.
Gotcha.
And also get fucking parking tickets from your department.
I'm already you, man. I don't write tickets. That's not my job. But yeah, I'm gonna make working with on them part of my job for you because this is very helpful. You ever drive a guy named Gel around? Works at Kill Magazine? Nah. Okay.
Nah. Kill Magazine though. That's that drag. Ugh.
Yeah, it's people got their right to say stuff, but
do they though? I mean, didn't we kind of change all that when the UN took over, and now it's like you can't really say what you want to say in front of people and stuff like that. I mean, people expect you not to take bribes and shit, but then they make it impossible not to. I just don't understand. I really don't understand.
You seem to really have your finger on the pulse of the city.
Yeah, and I'm sure Irmgard was trying to fleece you for money. She's always trying to fleece me for my money. I want to get that juicy pickup. I gotta pay them some money.
Irmgard was the dispatcher.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Has he asked you to take? Have they asked you to take any special pickups lately?
Nah, no, nothing like that.
Okay. Can I call you back at this? Where can I reach you if I need to get back to you again?
Only if you're going to call me with good news about my tickets.
Of course. If I call you back, it's going to be good news. I promise.
All right. Yeah, and he rattles off a number for you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Earl.
You're welcome. Do me the solid though. You gotta scratch my back now. Don't fuck me on this.
I'm gonna look into it right now, okay, dude? All right. Click. And I will, if it's possible. I'll look into. I'll do some tickets.
Okay.
That's not gonna take too long.
Give me a tech roll. So there's two ways to do this. You can actually go through and do it the legitimate way, which would be connections, or excuse me, not the legitimate way, but the human way, which is to roll connections and just go in there and go, hey, I need you to take care of these tickets for me because it's a material witness in an investigation, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's the tech way, which is just go in there and delete them.
I like the tech way.
Yeah, I mean, I think in terms of from the standpoint of keeping things quiet for now, I'm just going to do the tech way. Okay. It's either A, B, or BB, so it's one way or the other. It doesn't like the skill difference is not super significant. How's
Damn! This dude has never.
So keeping in mind the lessons of your past and having cheated on just such a thing for someone else, you're like in and out of that system like a ghost in the machine.
He just reduced this dude's car insurance payment. He's never had a ticket in his life now.
He totally does. His record
I knocked off a moving violation as well.
Yeah. He had a pending suspension. He got rid of that stuff, and he literally is going to be paying like 400 chin yen less in insurance payments.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. Am I able to like shoot him a message?
Sure.
I'm just gonna shoot him a message and say, check your LAPD account. You should be good. Sure. I might be calling on you again in the future, though. I appreciate your help.
So, like 5 minutes later, you're getting coffee at the shit coffee machine, and your phone just blows up with exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. And he goes, "You need to ride anywhere, motherfucker. Call Earl. Earl is your man.
That's a good hookup to have.
Earl is your man.
We're gonna be good friends, Earl."
He's like, you can hear him doing the happy dance.
just out of and maybe this might not be an answer in like the lore, so to speak, but how much is 1,600 Jinyan?
It's
is it like a dollar equivalent?
It's an abstraction. Right?
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, and the more than anything else, it's his livelihood, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So, well, looks like a CI.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Just the best kind of guy. And the other thing about cabs is they're everywhere. Mm-hmm. When they used to use cabs instead of Ubers or whatever, cabs were everywhere, and they were great platforms for surveillance. So, all right, and not just in the sense of follow that man.
Yeah, just chill out there, chill out in the cab with Earl, and nobody's gonna look twice at the cab, that sort of thing.
Exactly. So,
I'm just gonna write in my notes. Feng, heart. Earl.
You got to have the heart going both ways, though.
Yeah.
I'll put one arrow going one direction.
You made
and
a new
another
best
arrow
friend.
going the other direction.
For sure, you did.
Is that what you were going for?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Background
off. Yeah. For this one.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, it's cute. I like it.
Yep. So, moving forward, we'll turn the page and we'll get back to a much less pleasant interaction being had by our wonderful Nastya as she's in the offices of Kill Magazine, talking to this guy and insisting on not leaving.
Okay, so Nastya didn't do anything wrong. She spilled her coffee and she apologized, and now he's mad and he's going to call her boss.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to ask one question to dictate how I approach this, because this could get very bad very quickly. What, like, not that she wants to be like corrupt or like this is not a good start. But like how much leeway does she have in the sense of like is her boss gonna cover her ass or does she need to cover her ass to her boss? Because I feel like she would know that and that would give her a little bit of like understanding of like
Yeah.
how
So
many strings can she pull right now?
yeah. So the bosses never like to be bothered.
Mhm.
The one that will probably like if you just leave here and immediately call Quill and talk to Quill and tell them that, hey, this report's starting tomorrow. I can't stop it. I did my best to slow it down. Then that will be of benefit and will avoid you getting in shit.
And Quill, just as a reminder, is the PR guy at
Gal.
Yeah. Gal at Wallace.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's probably a reasonable idea. That's
You
a
love to hear
normal
that.
Right, we
idea
still
that
have
a
to.
normal person would probably do.
Right.
And I guess okay, so I have an idea, and just as the GM, maybe temp check me on this a little bit of like, this is the dumbest fucking thing. Like, do not do this. But
There are no dumb solutions for the meat.
I
The
think
meat is not really all that bright. So
well, I think she wants to like
There's
use
no dumb or smart
her.
solutions.
I think she wants to use her force skill to like manipulate the situation. So she knows that there are people in this room. She knows that like there is some, camera in here. And in her mind, she wants to be like, he's picking up the phone and she'll be like, no, I'll talk to him. And she almost wants to use like a hand-to-hand or a force to make it look like this guy attacked her. And then she's straight up gonna be like, who are my fucking bosses gonna believe? You, a piece of shit, or me, a police officer? Delete this story right now. And that's like where she's at. Like, can I use my force to make it look like this guy attacked me and like manipulate?
you can certainly try, but the fact is that you are known as the Brute Squad.
I mean, like at the end of the day, who are the police?
I will bring up the photo of him again.
How many use of force complaints do you already have against?
None, 'cause I'm wonderful and perfect, but
That's why she's in Blade Runners. That's why she's in Blade Runners. So you support complaints.
I just want it like
we know a special place where your skills will be appreciated.
Yeah.
Never mind the signing off on the recruit. Why is she allowed to go out on her own?
Look, she is like, she's mad at these people for publishing this like shitty article and like just being a piece of shit. And she's like, no, this guy, like, so I don't know. I mean, I don't want to do anything game breaking or like ruin my career, but I feel like she's got like a little bit,
What? How many? I forget how many promotion points do you have? You have one. You will not have any after this if you fail. So here's the thing. I would say normally that it was just if it was just a force thing, cool. But because you're trying to make it look like he's doing something, it's stealth. So it's a strength plus stealth rather than a dex or agility plus stealth.
Okay, so I roll my strength die and my self die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're trying to basically make it look like he went after you. So he picks up the phone, picks up the handset, starts to dial, and he's looking at you like.
And so she's like, no. I mean, you can call. That's not what I'm saying no to. I'm happy to speak to him on your behalf. And she reaches in and tries to do some move where it looks like he like smacks her in the face with the receiver. Like she'll intentionally give herself like a fucking black eye to like really sell it. Okay. So do I just roll strength and stealth individually?
You should be
I don't
able
know how
to
to add them together.
I think when
Okay,
you
so
hit,
plus add a die and then just pick the level, I think. Okay. I see. Okay. So my stealth is a D, which is not great, but my strength is an A, which is ideal.
Better than a D.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually, what you can just do for this moment, instead of doctoring the roll itself, is just doctor your agility, make it A for now.
Okay. I think I.
Yep, there you go.
Is it enough?
One success. So yeah, so she's like, no, I'm happy to speak to him, and she like maneuvers in such a way where her giant fucking frame is like blocking, the two dudes behind this conversation, and like wherever the camera is, she's clocked that, and the receiver like hits her in the face.
Okay. Well, let's see what he rolls.
Okay.
Because he's going to try and resist.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm
guy.
all like, I did it.
Yeah, I know. Not yet. And he's actually stronger than he looks. He's going to actually have a straight hand-to-hand roll because he's like, what the? No, he's going to do a force roll. There we go. Watch him get two successes. Oh.
Okay, so we both
you're struggling
got
back and forth over it.
That's.
He's like, what the fuck? God damn, get the fuck out of here! And now the other two employees are like, yeah, lady, get the fuck out of here! You can't silence the press.
Oh my god. Okay, this is not how I wanted this to go. Okay, so she is just like, feel free to give him my name. Nastya Volkova. Have a great fucking day. And she just like, just to be a bitch, she like hits the button on the receiver to like end the call. So he has to call again, and then turns around and walks out. And then she's
knocking stuff over.
Yeah, exactly. And
knocks over somebody else's coffee.
And then, she walks by the receptionist.
That's what it looks like when you knock coffee onto something intentionally.
Exactly, yeah. But she walks by the receptionist and she's like, have a good day.
The receptionist who's like leaning way as far back as she can away from
her. She didn't do anything wrong.
As you walk out.
Have a good day.
And coffee.
No. I just spilled it. I don't know what these fucking half-wits have a problem with. But anyways. So she'll walk out onto the street and she'll get on her Kia and she'll call Quill with the intention of letting them know that like, hey, the story's gonna come out.
Okay. So you dial up Quill, and she answers, or excuse me, the AI Quill, the AI that works at the place. Yeah, I keep saying Quill because of the awesome characterization of that character in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. But Quill isn't available just now, but your name and business, please. You can tell it's a digi.
Nastya Volkova, LAPD.
Would this be the Blade Runner?
Yes, that's correct.
Quill has been trying to reach you. I'll put you right through.
Thanks.
I've been doing a very good job. Jesus.
Yeah, I was like,
I've been trying very hard.
I'm sorry, not trying. It was just about to try and reach out to you.
All right.
So just to kind of clarify things, one of the things that because of our absent player, much love, Branden. Because of our absent player, we're going to have to retcon a little bit, but it also makes sense that Angel spent at least a shift in surveilling Anemoid Row before finding Styles. So that message to you hasn't gone out with the hell.
Got it. That's I was going to say. Right. Okay, perfect.
And this is the very tail end of the second shift that we're playing through right now. And it actually goes into the third shift as you make this call to Quill. And Quell's like, I was just on the other line.
Well, it's good timing, Quell. I have bad news, unfortunately.
Well, come visit me, and we'll find out.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay.
Hangs up the phone. Angel's got the
Spinner,
car,
yep.
so she's gonna send a quick message off to the Blade Runner besties group chat. I don't know. There's some sort of group message feature. I'm certain.
Yeah.
Feng made it, and he just titled it the case number.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of numbers.
It's just a bunch of numbers.
Yeah. So she gets on to the chat with a bunch of numbers, and she just intentionally being vague is based on what just happened. She just writes, "Speaking with Quell, period. Let me know if there are any developments on your end." And she'll light a cigarette, step out in the street with the intention of hailing a cab to get over there.
Okay.
Do you have your gun out when you get into the cab?
No.
Are you upset?
Are you swearing that you'll take revenge
I
on someone
needed avenge.
under your breath?
I'm gonna fucking kill this gel guy.
I'll fucking kill that gel.
I
The last
hate
thing I do.
Liver spot, bitch.
But actually,
wow, I think I've done my job well when there's that much animus going on. Like there's some serious like.
Yeah. She's mad. She wanted to do a cool thing, and he fucked her over.
living up to his reputation.
Yeah, he's a
The
wiener.
public will do that sometimes, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, she's just gonna. She hasn't received a help text. We're dialing that back, so she's gonna go talk to Quell and try to work with them and get this nipped in the bud.
Okay. So you grab a cab and end up blowing a few chin yen to get you over there in a timely fashion. And you end up we'll turn the page back to Ward as he's finishing up in the apartment of Leah. You really can't find much else to go from or to check out. Are you going to bring the jar with you?
Oh, am I going to bring it with me? No, I don't think. I don't think I would. I'd probably I'd take a picture of it. Is it odd enough that does it stick out to me enough that I would want to take with me? Just like absolutely, or
it's a lot of money to spend on on something. Like we talked about that with Branden, right? He's got a secondhand cat, and to buy, basically you look at the room, and sad enough as it is, there is no like store of nice clothing or anything else like that. They've spent on one luxury and alcohol and a photo, right? They really haven't spent a lot of money on other things.
no,
And books.
I think I
And
would
one book,
leave it.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
if it's just valuable, if that's its distinguishing quality is just
Right.
valuable, I'm gonna leave it. But I will. So I'm documenting everything, right? Because that's what we do in the RDU is we document and we take pictures of everything. We don't
Okay.
discount the obvious. And I think really everything else, everything will go through official channels except for that photo. I keep that in my pocket.
Okay. So you add the anemoid row
And
connection
and
on the butterflies.
no, and I keep the name Doc Badger to myself.
Okay.
That
But
doesn't go.
So the butterfly, so nothing goes in really.
Oh no!
The concept of going there.
Every other picture that I took of this crime scene,
Okay.
every other
Of the
picture
room.
of the utensils, and of the water bottles
Right. Gotcha.
and the bed and
The empty liquor bottles, etc. Okay.
all of that goes through.
Okay. So no useful evidence gets put in.
Yes.
All right. Gotcha. All right. Cool. You guys are getting humanity points, or maybe you certainly aren't getting promotion points. All right. So that's a good spot to take a quick break as before we get into the next shift. Yeah, we'll talk. We'll be back in a few minutes, say 5, and we'll talk to everybody again. And we are back. Still back.
So I was thinking during the break, I wanted to reply to Nastya's message and say, just please pull Leah's records, recalibration records, memories, etc.
I thumbs up it.
It's got tap back enabled. The keys have got tap back enabled.
Yeah.
Does the across this group chat, right? What's that? What's rep, right? Are you telling us about the daughter?
Oh boy. No. Okay. Definitely not mentioning that quite yet. I will say traced cab back to Anemoid Row after, or like, yeah, Leah took a cab back to Anemoid Row after shooting.
Cool. Okay.
Looking into further details. So, Ward, we're going to go back to you real quick. You're basically loaded up with all this worthless evidence and the good stuff as well, and you're ready to leave. You just you can hear the party going on in the hallway now.
Yeah, and as I go to mess with the door and it's broken off, it's broken plate. I look back at the vase and I go grab it and I'm like, all right, now we're out of here.
Okay.
You took the picture too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's got the picture and the vase now. So you you got the vase in one hand and you can't really stuff it in, you can stuff it under your jacket or whatever, but you got it there, and you pull open the door and it kind of wobbles and it kind of grates along the floor as you're pulling it open, and dude's standing right there again. He's got a bottle in his hand. He's like, hey, oh, you're looting the place now, huh?
It's part of an investigation. Doesn't really stop walking. Acknowledges him. But
well, you actually gotta push past him.
Okay.
He's like right in front of you.
I will do just that. I will go to move past him as if to say, get the fuck out of my way.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength plus force.
Yes, and what we're doing here is I don't want awareness. I don't want him in my door, in the doorway, right? I gotta give myself an out here. You
Not
need
sure what's
strength.
going on. I can't seem to affect anything in the game.
I just saw a roll.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah,
I saw dice.
Yeah, your roll came up. I saw it as well. I'm just talking about literally I'm not able to.
Maybe.
There we go. Maybe I'll do it this way.
Nice.
All right, let's.
Uh-oh.
Creep Neighbor is his name. He doesn't even have a name, Griffin.
Not
just creep Neighbor.
I mean, he doesn't know the name, right? He didn't introduce himself. He's just like, get the fuck out of my crime scene. So you're trying to push your way out. And he's like, no, man. And he shoves you back and you're like, whoa. You end up on the back foot back inside the apartment.
I'm not seeing my roll. I take it that it was an opposed roll and I failed.
Yeah,
you had one success.
Versus
he had two.
Okay. Well, if he pushed me, I'm gonna. What is this vase made out of?
It's glass. It's a glass jar.
Or that you said, what is his face made out of? And it was like skin. I was like, skin? Muscle?
Either or. Yeah, either or.
I was waiting.
Okay.
I was
We'll call him A, we'll call him
expecting
B.
a very interesting answer.
Is it a suitable improvised weapon?
Yeah, it could be you could use it in the face.
Maybe the butterflies are poison.
Right? Escalation of force. Let's go.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Feng drinking a coffee.
Nastya smiles at something, but she doesn't know what she's smiling at.
I'm not seeing.
That's so weird. I don't know why it's doing it. It is being weird on mine as well.
Do you want to take a second and reset? At least log
I
in
can
and
just
out.
like, yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that.
If you log in and out, Griff, that might be enough.
Yeah,
Rather
Nastya's
than
just
restarting the instance.
Okay.
Nastya's just in the car and she's just like, just smiling. As Ward gets ready to beat this man's ass.
There we go.
Okay, and pushing here. It would be it's like a re-roll, not an add to, right?
Sorry, say again.
So one success. I can see that now. If I wanted to push, right?
Yeah.
I would end up shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take my success right now.
Let's do this proper like, and we'll get you your initiative. Oh, you're first, so you get to decide. So you got the jar in one hand. You can go ahead and hammer him with the jar if you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hit the T to target him. Mousing over it.
Yep. I got it. And then what's that? Hand to hand the skill, or do I need to go to another place?
No, you can do it. You can do it. It should be up in the upper left-hand side there. You got the combat. Actually, yeah, we didn't put your unhanded thing, unarmed thing in there, but yeah, do the hand-to-hand skill.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
One success.
He's gonna fight back. He's like, "Oh, you want to fucking play, huh? You love skin job lover." So he ties you. So you're like trying to hit him, and he's like, throws it aside, knocks it aside.
Yeah. So if I want to push right here, how would that play out?
You hit push on the thing, and oh, look at you.
There we go. Okay, 2 successes.
So you overcome him, and you overcome his resistance, and he tries to push the bottle aside or the jar aside, and you're like crash across his body, and he takes some injury from that.
Yeah, and I'll give a proper command. I'll follow it with a command, right?
Okay. Being take that.
Get on the ground.
Stay down.
I like beating.
He's not down. He's too drunk to know better. He's like, oh man, fuck you. Fucking hit me with some bugs. And he swings out.
Okay. All right. We're still going.
Well,
Tried to narrate myself into an advantage. It didn't work.
Yeah. Oh, there's a good one.
Okay.
Wow. There's some beefy NPCs in this world.
I know.
So he hauls off and tries to clobber you. He's too drunk to know better, and that's usually how it works out.
Okay. All right, I pick up on this. What's is it
You're hand to hand again, or you can try and really you can just basically hand to hand, or you can try and dodge out of the way.
picking up on the fact that he is inebriated? Call it a spidey sense after years on the force and recognizing and fighting drunk
and the
people.
bottle that he asked
May
for. And
may I advocate for advantage on these rolls, on this roll?
Sure.
Benevolent GM.
Okay, so you tie off on him. You're like, ah! And you try and kick him in the nuts, and he's like, he's like, man, fuck the LAPD, fuck this guy, skin job lover.
I hate this guy.
I'm doing my job.
We'll keep tussling.
Yep. Okay, so you're first again, though, so you go ahead and
Beat his ass, Ward. Oh, okay. Okay. 1 success, 2 failures.
I'll push.
Wait, if you push,
if you push, you're just going to get 1 success because the unicorns stay.
Okay.
So it's tied, right? Because they each got 1 success.
Yep,
okay.
Exactly. So you're like, I want to push it. You're basically just like, I gotta get around this guy, and he misses. He's like, you block his strikes. He's big. He's swinging big. His big haymakers.
Just be like, look over there.
Yep. Okay. So that was you, and now he goes after you.
I almost went to a triple success, and I was like sweating.
All right. Is it back to me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You got to defend against this guy. You got 1 success on you.
All right. Oh.
So now that you can push, right? Because then you haven't gotten a unicorns yet.
So from where I pushed earlier, do I take a point of resolve damage for pushing?
No, because you didn't roll any unicorns.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so pushing, full resolve, pushing again.
Ooh, got a unicorn there, but you got a success. So you avoided damage by stressing yourself out, by punishing yourself. Actually, you did take 1 point of damage
from the unicorn, right?
From the unicorn, yeah, for the physical damage from the unicorn. Now, if you were a replicant, that would have been stress damage instead of physical. So he's like, oh. So you're like blocking, and he opens up a bruise on your arm as you're blocking from his big L haymakers. Ooh.
All right. Ah, yes.
There we go. There we go.
And you hit him. You get he's laughing as he's trying to hit you, and he slams his fist against the wall, and you hit him really, really hard. Give him a total liver shot, and he's like, oh, and he just hurls.
No,
right
no.
It's a stench of alcohol. You're like, oh, geez, oh.
I definitely try to step out of the way.
Okay, mega mobility roll.
I was wondering.
Like,
this guy is such a punisher. You can't even beat the shit out of him without him like just ruining your day.
Maybe he's got mobility. He might make it.
Detective Ward, have you been drinking on the job?
Yeah, we're like, you smell like alcohol and puke.
Detective Pukefa.
Oh no!
Oh, why did you only roll 1 die? That was weird.
I think it's because of my armor.
Oh yeah.
Oh
right.
no. Okay.
That was the other thing. So, oh yeah, but you didn't have to. So yeah, you might not have wanted to push the last time because you could have rolled on. Your armor could have saved you from that physical damage. But anyway, yeah. So he's like, "What?" And you're like battered right on your boots, like. Ah. But he is out of the combat. He's like, "Oh man, you didn't have to fucking do that, man. That was awful." Oh. And he's still retching. He's like, "Oh."
Yeah, this guy is
Casually
going.
officer. Tells him, you didn't have to do that, man.
So I don't know if you're
drug shithead logic. Yep.
I don't know if you're gonna let me do this, Griff, but what I would like to do now is basically restrain him, call a regular beat cop.
Yep. So
pawn this guy off on him.
Sweet. Yes. So it's actually a force roll.
I think I might argue for advantage on that force roll.
Yes, he has.
Oh,
he
yeah.
definitely has advantage. Yeah. So you're like, he's like, oh, you didn't have to fucking do that. And as he convulses around his gut, which is his big old bear beer belly grossness, you're like, yeah, I didn't. And you're like, click, click. So go ahead and you call up on your Kia. You're like, yeah, I'm at the such and such address, LAPD housing.
Yeah.
He's like, it's city housing. Fuck you. And you call up and request a unit to show up.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So you're like,
lights up a I didn't take any. I took some health damage, but no
stress,
resolve damage.
But he still has a smoke, right?
He still has a smoke. Yeah, it's no mechanical benefit behind this one, but
yeah. It's like 2 minutes later, and the cavalry arrives. The cavalry straight up arrives like right away because it's LAPD housing, right? And like I told you, there's a bunch of patrol cars on the ceiling or on the roof of the building as well. They're like, yeah, hey, what's up? How you doing? Okay, so this guy did what?
Investigating, just casing the residence. This guy drunk and disorderly, being a nuisance. Tried to let him be, but he wouldn't let me out the door. Had a little tussle.
You put hands on him.
Well,
yeah, they're picking him up. Like the two of them pick him up. They're like, "He put hands on you?"
Like, yeah. Yeah, what's he doing now?
He's like, no, man, you don't have to be that way, man. It's just yeah, man. I didn't put hands on you, man. It was just a thing, it was a thing.
Leans into drunk logic.
Yeah, and like the last thing that Ward will do is he'll hold out his shoe like he's playing the hokey pokey, and be like, "You bastard puked on my shoes."
Only because you hit me in my fucking liver, man. And we turn the page.
Get him out of here.
We'll turn the page, and you actually, both of you, because you're listening to your Kias, both of you get the message that fucking, hey, this guy just had a run-in with some dude. And
just every NPC.
Yeah, exactly. He just
you give me. I'm gonna try and arrest him. That's the new mini game.
The mini
Honestly,
game.
He has some potential connection to the case.
He could.
Yeah.
He very well could.
You could reasonably pull him aside for suspicion anyhow, without having fucking punched a cop.
And guess what? Like now it doesn't, exactly. So so as I'd as we let them out, I'd say make sure we hold them for questioning on connection to this case as well.
Okay, so you give them the case number. All right. So you earn a promotion point just because you made an arrest. While you were in the course of your duties, you made and it was a righteous arrest. It wasn't like you started it. You kept telling them, "Don't do this, don't do this." You even announced, like, "Don't stop resisting."
Exactly.
I love it. Okay. I guess I got to work on my nice characters now. Well, I did a good job the first couple times. You guys liked Iris, right?
Yeah, she's good.
She was sympathetic. She's a sympathetic character.
It's just the people that are creepy anyway. So we turn the page back to Feng. Feng is in the office when his little private message board lights up with the fact that Ward asked for backup. Like you have a private notification anytime somebody enters into the Kia. You have on any of your partners, you have a notification that's going to bing, that'll let you know what's going on.
Yeah, or do you message us that something
that I needed backup?
Well, I think it sounds like you just called for someone to pick up a person and I got the notification because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which would mean that you'd probably know I would have gotten that notification. So do you explain what happened?
They don't know your technical specialties. Like you're being a little bit of a creep when you do this.
Oh, I see. No. Oh,
you're going into the red receipts.
They wouldn't know that I would know.
Exactly. Yeah, because you're basically just keeping tabs on them because that's what you do, right?
Well, Jack wants to say just wants to message board sup, but he'll message at Ward, everything all right?
So, and I think just by reputation, Feng, you would know that if you work with me and if you're my partner on a case, that type of watching my back is what I expect, right? That's what we do. We watch each other's backs. That never stops, right? That's Ward's mindset. So yeah, if I'd say you might even be doing that just because it's like if you're working with him, constantly, always knowing where each other's at, right?
Cool.
That makes this less awkward.
Yeah, absolutely. So he would this conversation, I would tell you as much as I could. If I would like to tell you about certain aspects of what I found, but if this counts as going on the record, I would keep certain things to myself.
I'm gonna say with a 4 critical success that Feng has a back channel that you guys can all talk on. He's set up a secure communication.
I like it.
That kind of critical is just too much to punish you for.
If you
full brain dump.
I've just got I'm kind of making a chat log here because it's kind of fun. I'm gonna say Ward says drunk human sup in custody, drunk human supremacist in custody, and Feng's just gonna say PM.
Yeah, Nastya's nice.
So
we hear if we're confident this is secure, then he'll Feng we'll all catch each other up,
mm-hmm.
and perhaps notice that there's a conspicuous lack of response from AM 9.11.
Yeah,
91.1.
Oh man, let the tension build.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with poor Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
I think
everything I just said about Ward, and he doesn't know where somebody's at.
Yep.
I lights up a cigarette.
Yeah, I think Nastya's in the cab at Angel, you good? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
And you actually don't. You do get a response. Yeah, just looking out for. He's currently looking for the first.
Got it. Okay.
Right. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
no reason to panic. So
trying to make the
Like
timeline
this-
jam up.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
is this kind of the point where like we would be deciding what we're gonna do with our next shift?
Yep. And you can get away with Ward. You can actually get away with not booking the guy yourself. You've handed him off. You're a senior detective. You can take care of all that. But only if Feng stays at headquarters. If Feng stays at headquarters, basically you just narrate to him and he writes all the paperwork up, and the guy gets booked without your hand holding kind of thing.
Okay.
Fung's down for that.
Okay.
He's always down for that.
I'm down to stay here.
House cat's gonna house cat.
Yeah, you're already getting rid of like 37 traffic tickets and changing this guy's life. So
that was sick.
That is really a cool kind of inroad to having an informant.
And something else that occurred to me is afterwards is I'm glad I rolled tech, not only because nobody has to know about this now, but then I would owe someone else a favor,
right?
If they pulled the tickets off.
Yep.
And they also wouldn't fucking like revoke his impending suspension and kill all 16 tickets.
Right. No shit. Yep. All right. So you tell me what's your next steps. We know that or actually we'll go ahead and just turn the page and we'll go to with Nastya as she heads over to Quell. So you're in a ground cab and roll over to Wallace Corporation, and you got to go through like a bunch of security checkpoints and stuff like that, and you're kind of entering the front deal, and they're like they've been watching you because as you get in there, they're like the off-duty security guy that is probably an off-duty cop is like Volkova.
Yep. That's me.
She's waiting for you, and he walks you over. He's in a big suit, nice tailored suit. Walks you back to the elevator. It's a private elevator to the floor. It takes a very, very long time. There's 136 floors to this building. It takes a long time to go from street level to the top.
Okay. So I think as I'm walking, knowing now that we have like a private kind of back channel group chat, I'm giving more context as to what's happening and what my goals are to like Ward, Feng, and Angel. So I'm like, stopped by Kill Magazine, Gel's a real POS. Got the info from him that Leah may have been the one who fired the shot on Sandor, because I think that was the real nugget of info that he gave us last session. Running a story, tried to kill it, didn't go well. Talking with Quell to try to see what we can do.
I think that's the understatement of the session.
Yeah. Didn't go well.
Tried to spill it.
Yeah. Trying to stop him spilling the tea, spilled some coffee instead.
Yeah. So yeah, she, as she's taking this long walk through, I imagine is just like this crazy minimalist, pristine, big building.
It's actually,
like, send it off.
And one of the things you note as you go through it on the elevator is that there's a lot of empty space. Like it's not actually occupied. It's weird. Like, it's like they have this enormous building, but there's not a lot going on inside of it. Yeah, there's like these lots. It's mostly defined by empty space. And you get up, and I want to show you this rather cool artwork that I don't know if I can though. No, I can't. Well, let's see here. Maybe I can. Let's see if I can find it. So it's still under construction as well, right? It towers over the cityscape, leaving no doubt about who it is that wields ultimate power in LA in 2037. It's usually impossible to get in here unless you're invited. and you go through this huge internal garage and up into the eerily empty interior. There's a pale golden light that really kind of weird reflections of shadows of water, or there's some kind of effect that's on the lighting to make it this kind of strange image,
ripple kind of.
Yeah. And you get off at the proper elevator. You've been escorted up here by the security guy, and he goes, Quells are just in there.
Cool.
And,
thanks, man.
You walk out, and you can see it's that's golden light, the weird ripples, everything. And at the end of a very long desk and very wide table desk area is seated a very attractive but kind of uncanny valley, just like all of the other ones. Quell.
So Quell is a rep.
It would appear so, yes. Either that, or they're the hottest person to have ever
worked in PR. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for coming. Please have a seat.
Sure. Yeah. You guys got any coffee?
I like it extra hot.
Yeah. Certainly, I can get you some. And she makes a gesture, and you can hear someone stepping out, and they're in another person comes out and
probably made from real fucking coffee beans.
A real bean, yeah.
Yeah, real replicant beans, anyway. So this case is very important to us, and we wish to here at Wallace Corporation, and we wish to make sure that all of the I's are dotted and the T's crossed. If that makes sense.
Absolutely makes sense.
And I thought I would be dealing with your senior most detective, Ward. Is it?
Yes, Detective Ward is currently in pursuing other lines of investigation. I happen to be close to a line of investigation relating to a public media story, and so that was why I gave you a call and decided to stop by.
Oh, okay. Well, I was literally just about to call Ward when you contacted me and said you're on your way. So tell me what it is you have. Some kind of media thing?
Yeah. So, are you familiar with Kill magazine? Sort of a, excuse my language, shit rag publication, but very, very anti-replicant, very sensationalist journalism.
Yes, yes, I've heard of them. I certainly know that our lawyers have heard of them.
Right. Well, your lawyers, I mean, depending on how much of a threat you guys expect Kill magazine to be, your lawyers may want to get involved because they're planning to run a story regarding this investigation, because the proprietor, the main editor of the magazine, goes by the name Gel. He was involved in the altercation directly. So he thinks he has a firsthand eyewitness account regarding the instability of the replicants and the issues that it poses for the LAPD.
I see.
I tried to convince him otherwise, and he was not particularly inclined to agree with my viewpoint, and he plans to run the story tomorrow morning.
I see. He's running a story, is he? One moment, and she picks up the handset, gets on the phone. She talks in a hushed whisper for a few moments. I'm sorry about that. And you hear Quell, excuse me, you hear Kill, you hear Gel Schuyler again. And okay, well, okay, yes, excellent. All right, well, so please, if you can, go through the details of what it is that this Gel supposedly knows about our product.
Sure. Well, I'll give you the story that I got from Gel directly, which is what I imagine the perspective is going to be when he puts out the story tomorrow morning. Gel, he was partying at the Snake Pit Club with a group of his associates who, from what I could surmise, were the other writers that were present in the Kill Magazine writers' room when I stopped by this afternoon.
So ergo his employees?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like he has real friends. He probably has to pay those dudes to hang out with him. But
track.
Yeah, not part of my professional assessment anyways. But there was a replicant dancer on the stage, name of Iris. This irked him and his employees. They started throwing bottles, drinks, what have you. A sympathetic man to the replicants decided to intervene. There was a brawl. That's what we can surmise. He believes that actually, I was considering telling her that he believes that the replicants turned on each other, but I don't think that she actually wants to say that.
Okay.
I don't think that's wise. So she basically just says there was a sympathetic man to Iris. He seems to be a fan of hers. There was an altercation. Seemingly no one can see what happened in the scuffle. Sandor was dead. Leah is still missing. But the conclusion that this man is coming to is that the replicant product, as you say, is defective and that the LAPD is compromised as a result. She scoffs.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll manipulation to see if you can.
I was truthful.
Except you omitted some stuff, though.
Yeah. All right. I'm not good at
left a lot. You looked left a lot.
I'm not good at manipulating anybody.
But you have actually
not with your words.
I was going to say before you roll, go ahead and give me another D6.
Okay.
Because I was going to give you advantage because you are just admitting something. You're not.
Yeah, I'm not actively lying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you should be able to type /R D6 into the chat, and that should roll a D6 for you.
Okay. Yeah, because it won't.
Because sometimes there's like the dice underneath the chat that you can click, but I don't think there are in this.
Okay. I'm not seeing the chat, which makes me horrible at using. Oh, just kidding. I found it. I know how Foundry works.
These computers, yeah.
That's not right.
/R space.
But also, it's got her doing it
as you, which I don't know how to change.
Oh, was that okay? But it did roll the correct. It's because we're still. I think it's because we're still in Leah's apartment.
Yeah.
Period. I got a stick. Hee hee.
There we go. Okay.
All right. So I succeeded, even though my manipulation is very bad, which makes sense, actually. I'm not lying. I just omitted a detail.
Okay, so you have one success, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine that she has a high score in this. Does she?
No, she's got a D, and like there are no points.
Oh, no. I mean Quell.
Oh, okay.
Rolling her opposed roll.
Yeah, Quell's horrible at insight.
Oh, no.
So Quell's like, I get the sense that there's a little bit more to the story, maybe. You've been so forthcoming, and I appreciate the heads up on this article that the what did you call it? The shit rag is going to be putting up.
Yeah.
But there are going to be consequences if you're not fully open with me.
Oh, I mean, my intention is to be as fully open with you as possible. My goal with sharing the information that I'm sharing is sharing only what I can verify at this time versus what this man has speculated, if that makes sense.
Very good. I'm sure it'll all come out in the article. In any case, you wouldn't want to be not informing me of exactly what was going on when I'm going to read it tomorrow, or at least read his suppositions.
Certainly. Again, just as a member of the LAPD, my goal is to report on what I objectively know, especially since that's one of the truisms of our senior detective Ward here. That being said, I'm trying to see what I can. I'm so not good at anything conversational aside from force. Okay. So I think she's gonna like, I don't know. I don't know that we want to fully tip our hand to the Wallace Corporation at this point. So I think she's gonna, okay, let me know if I can do this. I think she's going to admit what Jell believes, but obfuscate in the sense that like we can't confirm that it's true. So I will say there's.
Well, I mean, it's the way to frame it as an experienced officer may be, I'm concerned about protecting the department.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Cop.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So what I was going to try to do is roll firearms, and I'll tell you how I get there. The logic train that reaches that station, but she's basically going to say, look, Jell seems to be concerned that as part of the scuffle that took place, the replicants were attacking one another. They were on opposed sides rather than the same side. That being said, my goal is to protect the department and protect the officials in the department. We have no verification that that's correct. And me personally, as a firearms expert, I would like to be looking at the ballistics of the shots fired prior to coming to that conclusion. That information's been unverified. That's why I don't think it's worth,
okay,
touching on.
Go ahead and roll your firearms.
Yes, let's fucking go.
I like playing with Griff. He's nice.
Yeah, I know. I just,
Am I not?
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, for some reason it's still making your dice rolls private. So if you can unprivate them.
Okay,
so there's 4 buttons underneath the chat log. Just press the one that looks like a globe.
Let me see. Oh, I see. Public roll. All right, 1 success. You guys can see that, right? Okay.
Oh my god!
What the hell? Well, I was honest.
Firearm.
Yeah, no, you
okay,
were.
Why is Nastya just like sucking ass at everything?
She's not. She's not. This is Quell. Quell is one of Wallace's angels.
All right. Well, she was honest. She's not lying. She's just saying, look, it's I can't confirm this. I don't know.
And she's like, no, that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, but I would assume that your lab, which we outfitted and equipped with the very cutting edge of technology, would be able to handle those things. So that's what you've learned. What about your compatriots? What have they learned from us?
May I know, and the funny thing is I was leaning this way well before any of this. I know what Ward wants to do with his shift.
Mm-hmm.
And it applies.
Okay.
As soon as Nastya puts out that she's going to talk to Quell, Ward is on his way.
Do you message that? Because I would love to tell her that in this moment. Like, oh, well, he's actually like on his way.
I don't think he would message you.
Okay.
I think he would probably just go to show up.
Okay. Well, I think what I'll do then, maybe to like not buy some time necessarily, because again, she's not lying. Like, she's not afraid. Like, this woman is kind of running circles around her, but she's not like being untruthful.
Yeah, no.
So she is like, well, they're detectives, she and Ward are again, pursuing other lines of investigation. If it's helpful to you, I'm happy to give them a call so that way you can have a live status update of what they might be doing.
Sure. And she looks down at the desk, and she taps a button, and actually, Detective Ward is here. He just arrived.
Oh, perfect.
And he'd taken a spinner from distant parts, and he shows up looking a bit, rolls into the office, and again, the same description for you.
Yeah.
And again, though, the information that you have is different from the information that she has. And so in any case, Quell says, Detective Ward, is it?
That's right, ma'am.
Please have a seat.
And he does. He comes in and has a seat. Gets comfortable, neutral posture.
Cigarette? And she takes out a beautiful platinum case, opens it up.
I didn't get offered a cigarette.
Yeah, he takes one.
I didn't know that Nastya smokes.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, but this is a thing, right?
Sure.
She's showing that she knows.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you take a cigarette, and he has one. You're like, this is and she lights it for you with one elegantly manicured nail. And
okay.
Detective Ward, I was just telling our associate Quell here about my visit with Gel at Kill Magazine. That the conclusion that he is drawing is that the replicants Leah and Sandor involved in the altercation seem to be on opposing sides rather than the same one. I was explaining it's in the best interest of the department to protect the department at this time since we don't have the ballistics information back yet, but I would love to hear about anything else that you may have uncovered in your investigation. And you can tell she's giving you like an eye, like, I fucking hate this bitch. Like, I'm fighting for my life.
She's been nice.
But she's running circles around Nastya, and that's pissing Nastya off.
I'm building her character sheet as I'm watching these rolls, and we've got two
D12
A's already.
Yeah.
2 of her core stats are A's.
Yeah, she just knows that like she's running circles. Yeah, around her conversationally, and it's like irritating her.
Does Quell, he'll entertain light conversation for a little bit. Does she
Quell's not having it. She wants to get to the I'm very busy. I've got a lot of business to attend to.
Does she give me the spiel about how you guys need to comply and be transparent?
Well, if you are like hemming and hawing and not talking to her, she's like,
well, I'm not hemming and hawing, but I'm gonna take in and try to get I'm gonna read the table right between the two of them, right, without having been in there. And the second that she tries to say like, you guys need to be transparent and tell me anything, Ward's gonna take a completely different tone. Ma'am, I'm sorry you misunderstand the situation. You and your product are a part of an official investigation. Your product is on the loose. We may be able to confirm or deny what this gels thing over the course of our investigation, but we're not there yet. In the interim, I would hate for your product to be misrepresented.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you going to assist us in our investigation?
Give me a manipulation roll.
Yeah.
Nastya's sitting there very smugly looking.
Manipulation?
Yes.
Not my strong suit either.
Force. Can we make a case for force? You're being very intimidating.
Advantage. That was so
Advantage.
good.
Yeah, you're being intimidating.
All right, I'll give you advantage.
She undoubtedly has like a 12 and a 10 in insight. So
yeah, she's gonna get like eight successes,
big
even though
guns.
it's not possible.
You believe it or not,
And one thing,
regardless
of how this shakes out, Griff, one thing Ward wants to convey is at the end of this, his goal is to find Leah. Leah is a variable. That's his focus. He knows that's got to be her focus, regardless of where we're coming at this. That's where he's going with this, but he wants to make it very clear that this is not.
Both of you give me an insight roll.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Nastya is so happy that Ward showed up.
Yeah, she literally is just like smugly looking like, haha, bitch, like not paying attention. There's nothing. Yeah.
Right. And it's also not your career on the line.
No.
It's the senior detective.
Yeah, the second he walked in, she was like, oh, I don't have to worry about this anymore.
Now she just has to worry about her rookie who's off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So while I'm interested in your take on things, Detective Ward, I want you to also be aware that while we have resources to assist you, I am more than happy to provide those resources, but you have to be forthcoming about what it is that you've learned so that we can be of the greatest assistance possible. I am not a huge fan of being threatened, however obliquely, with actions to take or actions that you might not take. But I'll give you credit for that. And it's clear that she actually, her respect for you has climbed up a little bit because of the way you worded everything and said it.
The obliqueness of your threat.
Exactly. She's like, she figured it would be coming, judging on the blunt instrument that came in here, that came in through the door first.
He was professional.
Yeah, but blunt instrument.
Yeah.
So she says, so in any case, I guess what you're asking for then is that a little bit of I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I believe that's the way things work in the city, within the city governance. I would hope that we would be a little bit more professional than that, but as you wish. There's some information that you might be interested in as far as Leah's baseline tests.
Exactly. Now we're talking, and I would now let's see here. Yeah, yep. I think so. I think we're just fully kind of gonna commit at this point. At this point, Ward would kind of indicate, I've already been scratching your back. And now we can have a conversation about what's this, who is this, and we eventually maybe try to get to the daughter, get to these baseline tests, share some of the maybe indicate the slug willing to, maybe do a manipulation roll just to turn this into, hey, we're reporting to you, to now we're interviewing you and pumping you for information as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's a very good point. We are like super protecting them right now.
I'm already scratching.
We're already scratching their back by just having that slug in Feng's pocket.
All right. Well, so do you say that then? You'll go ahead and deliver it to me.
Yeah. We're already scratching your back. There's information pertaining to the case, some ballistic information. He looks to Nastya, some background information pertaining to her residence, and questions surrounding her credibility. These we're working all these are all working hypotheses at the moment. Nothing's been logged into evidence quite yet.
Exactly as I was saying.
It's only the first couple hours. How we've got to log this evidence at some point, you understand, for the integrity of the investigation.
I see. Well, her baseline tests, Leah's baseline tests, were standard procedure. She did seem to have some difficulty with tens of millions of N9s being produced. Minor malfunctions are occasionally to be expected in very rare cases. I think that this likely has nothing to do with Leah's disappearance. I believe that you should be investigating this Gel Schuyler. You should be checking him out, not barking up the Wallace Street. But I do appreciate that you're protecting us. Do you have anything else? Do you have any other questions for me? I am rather busy.
Can we understand what memories Leah was implanted with?
Yeah, certainly. Let me look it up. And she kind of looks through some stuff and looks through her files. Yes, she's an early Nexus 9. We subcontracted out to Lilith Memory Labs.
Mm.
They, if you need to know anything more about those memories, you'll need to go and check with that lab. I don't think that we're still working with them.
Mm. Thank you.
We do have the actual memories here on site, however.
Oh, that would be fantastic to be able to view those or take copies.
And she kind of looks through and stuff. And oh, I'm sorry. No, I was thinking of the current models. Your friend and associate, Angel,
Mm-hmm.
we have copies of their implanted memories.
Mm.
There's something to do with the memory lab. They kept the copies. A legal agreement, I think.
Mm. It's very helpful.
On how many models?
That's mostly proprietary information, but I'll check and see. Usually it's by individual. We don't tend to overuse the same ones. That's part of the reason why we had to subcontract out. When we did the initial runs of the Nexus 9s, we had so many to do at one time, especially for the domestic market. And Feng, you will get this first because you're in the LAPD Central. You get 1025. I'm in pursuit. 6'6", male, bald, Styles, Anemoid Row.
Nastya gets up and walks out of the room, doesn't even say goodbye.
Feng takes his coffee.
That'll be a good point to go. 10-7 for the evening.
10-7, baby.
Man.
Dun dun dun.
Yep. I hope everybody had fun. I certainly did.
Yeah, thank you.
And, we'll continue to. Yeah, there you go. So hopefully Branden's able to join us next time, and we can carry out with whatever happens to poor Angel as they're in their foot pursuit. It's been a great time. Appreciate it.
Yes.
We are.
Good night.
Bye, y'all.